Today, we're going to step behind the door of the radiation therapy room. The goal here is pretty simple, to take all the mystery and maybe even some of the fear that surrounds this treatment and just replace it with clear, straightforward facts. So, let's get started. Look, if you or someone you love is facing radiation therapy, feeling like you're stepping into the unknown it's completely normal. That word, radiation, it just sounds heavy, doesn't it? But I promise you, the reality of modern treatment is way more scientific, incredibly precise, and honestly, a lot calmer than you probably imagine. This right here, this really gets to the heart of it, the gap between what we fear and what's real. So many people, especially in India, have these worries about burning or pain. But let's be clear, the treatment itself is completely painless. It's just like getting an X-ray. And no, absolutely not, you are not radioactive afterward. Modern radiotherapy is a safe, highly controlled, life-saving science, period. So to pull back that curtain, here's our game plan. We've broken the whole journey down into 6 clear steps. We're gonna go from the very first planning stages all the way through to what life looks like after treatment, so you'll know exactly what's coming. All right, so your journey doesn't actually start with treatment. It starts with creating a blueprint. And this is a plan that is 100% unique to you. It all kicks off with 2 really important steps: the consultation and something called a simulation. This first meeting, it's a real deep dive. Your radiation oncologist is like the architect of your cure. They'll go through every single piece of your medical history, your scans, your reports, surgical notes, all to figure out the exact perfect role that radiation is going to play in your treatment. Okay, after that first meeting, you'll have a session called a simulation. Now, it is so important to understand this. This is just a rehearsal, a practice run. No treatment is given on this day at all. The whole point is just to map everything out with millimeter precision for the real thing. So what happens during this mapping session? Well, you'll get a CT scan, which creates this amazing 3D model of the treatment area. Then, depending on what part of the body is being treated, they'll make a custom mask or a mold. It sounds a little strange, but it's just to help you stay in the exact same position every day. And finally, you'll get a few tiny dots tattooed on your skin, and I mean tiny. They're not for show, they're basically coordinates for the lasers in the treatment room, guaranteeing perfect alignment every single time. So once the simulation is done, you go home. But for the next few days, a whole team of specialists, people you might never even meet, gets to work. They take those scans and they start engineering your completely personalized treatment plan. And it really is a team effort. You've got the radiation oncologist who outlines the tumor and the healthy organs to protect. Then the medical physicist and the dosimetrist work together using some incredibly sophisticated software to design a plan that hits the cancer with the maximum dose while protecting all the healthy tissue around it. The way they do this now is just remarkable. They use these advanced techniques, you might hear the terms IMRT or VMAT, where they can basically paint the radiation dose right onto the tumor. The beams are shaped, they can move, they can even curve around critical things like your heart or your spinal cord. It's a massive leap forward in making treatment safer and more effective. Now, before a single beam of radiation even gets close to you, the plan goes through a critical safety check. And I'm not talking about a quick look over. This is a full-scale test. It's all about guaranteeing that what was planned on the computer is exactly what the machine is going to deliver. This process is called quality assurance, or QA, and it's basically a full dress rehearsal. Your exact treatment plan is loaded into the machine, and it's delivered to a special device called a phantom, which measures the radiation. The physicist checks that the dose measured in the phantom is a perfect match for the dose on the computer. Only after that successful test is your plan approved. Okay, so all the plans are made, the checks are done. Let's move into the treatment room itself and see how this all comes together. We'll walk through a typical daily session, which, usually only lasts about 15 minutes from start to finish. So first, the radiation therapists get you settled on the treatment table. They use lasers to line up with those tiny tattoos from your simulation. It's all about precision. Next, they take a quick verification scan just to check the tumor's position. Then, the therapists leave the room and the machine delivers the treatment, which itself only takes a couple of minutes. And you're never alone. They're watching on camera and can talk to you through an intercom the whole time. That quick verification scan, it's a critical piece of technology called image-guided radiation therapy, or IGRT. The easiest way to think about it is like a daily GPS for your body. Your internal organs can shift around a tiny bit from day to day, right? So IGRT lets the team make these little adjustments to your position, making sure the radiation beam hits its target with sub-millimeter accuracy every single day. And the room itself is just built for safety from the ground up. Every single morning, the machine goes through a whole list of tough safety checks. The door has interlocks, so the beam physically cannot turn on if it's open. There are emergency off buttons everywhere. And if you happen to move too much during treatment, the machine just shuts itself off automatically. Okay, now let's talk about something that's on pretty much everyone's mind: side effects. It's really important we talk about this honestly, but also that you understand they are almost always manageable, and you have so much support throughout this whole journey. So here's a really crucial point. Side effects are not a sign that something is going wrong. Actually, in a way, they're often a sign that the treatment is doing its job, that it's successfully damaging the cancer cells. And most importantly, they're temporary, and your team is there to help you manage them every single step of the way. So what can you really expect? Well, the two most common side effects are fatigue and some skin changes. The fatigue can kind of build up over the weeks, so it's really important to just listen to your body and rest when you need to. And the skin in the treatment area might get red or sore, a bit like a sunburn. Your team will give you specific creams and instructions to help with that. Any other side effects really depend on the area being treated, and your doctor will walk you through all of that. You are not alone in this, not for a second. You'll have weekly check-ins with your doctor and nurse just to talk about how you're feeling. Be totally open about everything, from a little skin soreness to feeling tired. They're experts at managing these things, but they can only help if you let them know what's going on. Finally, let's look past that last day of treatment. Finishing your radiation course is a huge milestone. It is absolutely a moment to celebrate. But your team's care doesn't just stop. They're already preparing you for the next phase, survivorship. At the end of your treatment, you're going to get a really important document called a survivorship care plan. Just think of it as the official handover document from your oncology team to you and to any other doctor you see down the road. It makes sure your long-term health is always managed with a full picture of the treatment you've received. Your SCP lays it all out: your diagnosis, the exact area that was treated, the total dose. And crucially, it gives you a clear schedule for all your follow-up appointments and scans, which are so important. It also empowers you by letting you know about any potential long-term side effects to watch for, so you can be a proactive partner in your own health for years and years to come. So we've walked through the whole thing, from that initial blueprint to the final roadmap for survivorship. You've seen the incredible precision, the layers of safety checks, and the expert team that is working for you. The unknown is now known. So the final question really is for you. Now that you have this knowledge, how are you going to use it to be an active, empowered part of your own care?